Hey Heart Garbage Squad, welcome back to another video. Today I'm trying something new for AO reviews. So if you're in my stream now, I'm telling you to put your arena offense here, and then I'm gonna look at it and give you my opinion on it. So if you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're not, well, this is a new series. Maybe I'm gonna start with depending on how well this does, okay? So the only thing I fear is everyone's AO is gonna be Alicia, SAROS, Tiana, Galleon, and really it's going to be looking at feedback of this team here. So the SAROS team here. First, we should actually start with the Tiana to understand if there is any speed tuning required. So 113, which means you're not 100% resistance, which is a bummer. However, having a crit damage build is really nice, pretty tanky, a little bit low on the defense here, so you're always going for a second turn here, which is okay if you have a main AO that's Lucian. So here, I don't think your SAROS has gotten a lot of accuracy, but I don't think you need that much, and you should opt for more damage. For a second turn cleave, you should really be trying to maximize your damage because you're already got like, the enemy should already been like trying to strip you, control you, and everything like that. So I want to try to get more damage. And for your Alicia, 94, so it's a 94 fatal will, so they're all on will for a shield will cleave. The only thing that makes this better is 100 crit rate. You got a little bit of wasted stats with the defense somewhere, but otherwise the HP is pretty good. Oh yeah, you need to max this, and then you take the crit rate for more crit rate, or speed for more speed. Anyways, I feel like they're all going to be very similar here, but we're going to do it regardless here. All right. Build me AO. Nope, I'll have a video about that coming out. Alright, TO, same offense here. Hey, Purple Kool-Aid. I recognize you guys. Purple Kool-Aid. Alright, Purple Kool-Aid. This is not even 85 crit rate. So 85 crit rate means you will not guarantee a crit. So that is big problems for you. Okay. Also, you'll notice it's really squishy. So your every faces a moth, it comes back and might kill you. Okay, that's one thing to know. If you're not tanky enough, Samoth with Nemesis can kill you before you get to go have a turn. Unless your SAROS doesn't miss the reset. Alright, so let's take a look at the SAROS here. Okay, I like the 100 almost crit rate. Tons of damage here. Low on accuracy. The fact that you are on like this offset here, I feel like you can change this to like they're really good runes, but if you imagine if you have like a focus set, focus shield will, you would have more accuracy to reset. Otherwise, this is, I think, again, a little bit on the squishy side. If you're squishy, I understand you have your shield runes, but really you gotta max these type of runes out to ensure like every tank stat matters because you need to live to take second turn. The reason why you kind of know your second turn here is because the speed range of your units is probably running like a plus 160 Tiana, 150 Tiana. Alright, this is a shield will Tiana. No, this is just a will Tiana. Okay, this is just a will Tiana. What the heck is this rune? Anyways, so this one, ideally, if you are shield will cleave, this is a crit damage rune. Reason being, you have a wind threat. Okay, so you're running at a slow speed, so keep that in mind. That when you go in second, do need some HP to live. Otherwise, I like the crit rate, like the HP. Sorry, crit rate and crit damage on these units. They do a lot of damage. But sometimes if you don't have a turn, you can't do damage. You want me to skip you, Water Dad? You're using Leo. Oh wait, no. Alright. So we have Stet. Hey, your Bastet is relatively fast, but not fast enough for a main attack bar booster. That is not good enough. Okay. And Samoth here, is this on will? It is on will. It's on a rage set, which is perfectly fine actually. So this rune is actually really terrible. You have a bunch of HP stats you don't really need. So this is the rune that's really killing you here, it appears. And 5 resistance to crit rate. Okay, so you need some grind, some gems to make them really good. Alright. This looks like an RTA one. Spare ideally for defense, so you can win. Spare also on offense for win percentage. Lucian. I mean, what can I say? They're not even 85 crit rate. Not even 100. If you're running a Leo, why are these 100? Yes, because you have an Artemil. I forgot. Water Dad has an Artemil. 294 is not fast enough. How easy is it to get 300 on a Triton? Super easy. Alright, well, Zam, Megan Leo double Lucian. I don't think Megan double Lucian, or sorry, Megan Leo double Lucian is going to be a hard task to accomplish because rune quality is really not there. All you really need is like a 300 speed set. Okay, you automatically lost. This is not 300 speed. You have a dupe. Okay, so your Leo team needs to have Megan on your foxysw set here. Other than that, the Seer double illusions. Honestly, Leo requires 0 speed, so shouldn't these illusions be really slow at 100 crit rate? Unless your runes just don't work out that way. But at the very least, at least one of them needs to be on will. At least one of them needs to be on will for double illusion. And nope, not this one either. So you need a will illusion for... You need a will illusion for your team, Sam. That's how you want to improve that one. Alright, Kaden, your AO is trash now. I don't know it, so I can't help you. Been using Vanessa, Sierra, Lauren, and Daphnis. Okay, Kaden, that team is a bruiser team. It's not a real team, and that's why you're G1. You play 1800 days. You have the rune quality because you've been playing so long. You should be able to get G2, but not with that type of clean team because you're going for a single target damage control. Alright. Alright, Chris W. I mainly go are Leo, Pungbeck, and Galleon. So your Pungbeck here is your single target damage dealer, it seems like. So your Pungbeck needs to do a lot of work. And this Pungbeck, yes, it does a lot of work. Close to 100 crit rate. Crit damage a little bit on the lower side. But if you have an attack lead, I think it should be good. But a lot of these runes look like it's blue or blue 0.5. Oh, never mind. Just a few of them look like blue 0.5. Alright. So keep in mind, if you're a Leo user second turn, you will never be able to face people with the Triton defenses unless they derp, or your Leo manages to steal the attack bar and then you go next. But how Leo works, you know, it's based by Leo speed and then who has the fastest attack bar booster. So keep that in mind when you're using Leo. You're basically going to be facing slow tank cleave teams. Rika, Amir, Galleon, Tiana. Okay, I already understand you have no speed lead, which means you're not hitting any speed defenses. No speed defenses, so all you want to hit are super slow teams. Okay, so she's pretty beefy. She's also on the spare, also on will, so that's looking pretty good. This is super fast. I don't believe this is speed tuned to this. I don't think you're speed tuned, so first task is to speed tune your units. And I guarantee you your Amir is also not speed tuned to this. So this is not speed tuned. So number one tip here to improve your consistency on your AO so you don't get cut in, make sure you speed tune so you can actually do your damage. 4 Laurens, no. Leo Pungbeck, no. These are just troll. Alright. Poseidon, Tiana, Bale. Alright, let's see why you're using Bale here. Is Bale your only fire damage dealer? That's my first question here. Yes, so Bale is your only fire damage dealer. It's also on negative crit rate. So this looks like your BJ5 one. You know what you can do? If you have a fire homunculus, that can be your fire option instead. So that's something you can do. Did you say Tiana? Did you say Tiana? I don't recall. Yes, you said Tiana. Okay. So Tiana, I think it's a profile fighter. So when you're running a shield will cleave, it's important to get as much damage as you can, but closest to 85 crit rate to guarantee crit on off element. So you're missing plus 12s. And ideally, like I said earlier, I like crit damage Tiana, but it's not a big deal. Even crit rate Tiana works because it's a win threat here. So let's look at your damage dealers. This Tiana is not speed tuned to your Bale because it's for BJ5. Wherever your Bale is, I saw. Yeah, this is not speed tuned, so you don't want to be not speed tuned. So get another fire threat. It can be the fire homunculus. That's probably why you're losing, is because your Poseidon speed tuned, and then all of a sudden your Bale gets cut and you lose half your damage. Okay, so that's how you want to fix up your team. And are you forcing an accuracy set? You could be forcing an accuracy set because this rune is really bad. So like I said, don't force sets. You need stats. And also you're not on will. So if you face anything that's faster than the slow Tiana, which is not hard to beat in Conquer or even Fighter 3, you will suffer from no will runes. Alright? So you need more will runes on your team. Chimite, Draco, Bastet, Lucian. Okay, so Well, Draco's base speed is super low compared to Triton Kabila. So that's one of the things I noticed here. Don't need 100 resistance. You need to change your resistance for more accuracy. Why have this much resistance? I guess because you have slot 6 here. Okay. But you see this? Yeah. That's your problem. All right. Let's say your Draco. Your Draco is not shown here. Okay, so your Draco is not shown, but it gives you the immunity for your team. However, your Draco is gonna easily be outsped by the likes of Triton. So let's take a look at your Shimate instead. The Shimate has a lot of damage, but it's not really fast. But it should be speed tuned because your double attack bar booster. So it should be speed tuned. But I don't like the fact it's not 85 crit rate. Because what if you need the second skill should always crit on water monsters. You want to maximize consistency when you're pushing for G1 especially. Your Lucians here, you have 2. So you don't have a Will Lucian. And you probably don't have a Will Lucian because you're using a Draco. But you're going to find yourself capped one day because Draco's base speed is really low compared to the other ones, alright? Keep that in mind. That you are trading off will runes for lower base speed of Draco by him giving your will runes to your team. Okay. T1G will be the last one. Vanessa, Alicia, Bastet, and Messi Lucian. Alright. So I already know your team is going to be hard stuck unless you have really good runes. Reason being is because she's your primary booster. This is fast. Yes. Right. It's fast. However, Triton is 116. So I only need like a 195 speed or whatever, do the math, to beat this attack bar booster. In G1, G2, it's not hard for you to outspeed this unit. So let's see. Calculator app, 99 plus 209, 308 speed. 308 speed minus Triton's 116. All you need is a plus 192 set on your Triton. 192 set on Triton is not hard. Very easy, especially for G1 players. Okay, so you are going to be taking a risk whenever you fight Triton users. If you like taking a risk and you're also not on will, so if you enjoy taking a risk, then this is the AO for you. Okay, especially in this meta where Triton dominates. All right, yep. So I was right. You do it this way. So your Lucian is 70 crit rate. This is for you to run a 70 crit rate Lucian and look like this. You are missing about 30 crit damage, in my opinion, for you to make this work for a G2, G3 level. Not even, maybe even G1 because you're using the stat as your primary booster. Okay, when you compare it to my Lucian, that's G3 / legend, whatever you want to call it, because his profile doesn't lie. So as you can see, I have all your stats plus 30 crit damage, or 30 crit rate. If I was running this with 70 crit rate, facing Tritons, I'd be a lot more selective. So, in my opinion, if your runes work out better with a 70% crit rate Lucian, then so be it. But your Bastet team is going to run into a lot of trouble in this Triton meta, right? That's all for this video, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more AO reviews, because honestly, AO reviews is going to be the easiest way for you to climb and not your defense, although all of you guys seem to think is your defense. All right, make sure to like,